Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to talk about plugs, or earrings, stretch lobes, whatever. And these, what I have in my ear, those are called tunnels. And before I had these in, the round piece of plastic or acrylic or bone, wood, whatever you have in there, those are called plugs. If it's solid, it's called a plug. If it has a hole through it, then it's called a tunnel. Some people call them hoops, but they're called tunnels. Okay, and when you stretch your ears, it's called gauging or stretching your lobe. Your earring, the piece of jewelry, is not called a gauge. A gauge is a measurement. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the kind that I think is the good kind to use and what is the bad kind to use. I think that the good kind to use is bone, wood, marble, and if you do have a plastic, like mine are plastic, and I have electric tape around them because the electric tape keeps the smell away, and if you have stretch lobes, then you know that it just smells like dead body and booty. And yeah, you can also use silicone. And so those are the types that doesn't really make your ears stink. Now, the plastic kind, the acrylic kind, or the titanium steel, or whatever it is, or titanium metal, titanium aluminum, whatever it is, I don't use those because they make my ears smell really bad, and I'm just not down with that. So, yeah, those are the bad kind. And the smell is, it's dead cells. And it doesn't, and the reason why it's gooky is because it doesn't get any air. So, you need to wash your ears every day. If you don't wash them every day, then you need to at least wash them every other day. And use alcohol, because it dries it out until like the smell doesn't lie. And if you want to stretch your lobes, I always used KY lubrication if I was going to go up a whole size. But if I wasn't, then I would use electric tape and I would wrap it around the gauge 3 times because that's half of the size of the next gauge. So, or the next size. And a lot of people ask, like, well, what's the point of no return? That's my son if you hear him. They ask, what's the point of no return? Typically, people say that the point of no return is a 00. I was at a 1/2 inch whenever I got pregnant with my son, and I took them out, and the whole 9 months that I was pregnant with them, so in 9 months, it shrunk all the way back down to a 0. And it wasn't a 1/2 inch. So it does take time, but yeah. And if you like have your ear blow out, which is like if the skin just like tears apart because there's not enough skin there, that's called a blowout. The only way that you can get that back together is if you have surgery. The only way that after the point of no return, that's my son, the point of no return, if you like, okay, sorry, distracted by my child. So if you go like as big as me, I would have to have surgery for mine to be back together because it would in no way, shape, or form even go back to a size 10, and that's decently small, but it's still kind of big. They wouldn't even go to a 00. I think that the farthest that they would go down would be like in 1/2 inch, if that. And I am at 1 inch. That is the size of like a Mountain Dew top, 20-ounce bottle. That's like the size of the top of that. But anyways, so that is my blog, FYI, whatever. I will be doing more videos on more informational stuff. Oh, and I wanted to say the heal time for like if you go up a gauge, it'll be really sore, and it usually typically takes a week to 3 weeks for it to completely heal. But anyways, and so that's my little FYI, and I will be making more videos. I'm not really sure of what or when or whatever, but I decided and figured that why not give it a shot. So like I said, my name's Megan, and I'll be your FYI. Hope you guys have a good day.